Why is my main audio muted? I wonder if I did the last stream completely muted. Might actually be. Oopsie. Oh well, happens.
You might ask why.
It's picking up it in the desktop audio, but it's not picking it up in my headphones. Are they working? Yes, they work. So it's a Resolv issue.
To relieve this condition.
What the fuck? Output device. HyperX Quadcast. Yes, that's what my headphones are connected into. It is a mono, yes. Do I have to put like 2 in here? Maybe. Of course it has reset the goddamn audio configuration.
Let's start with the anatomy. You might ask why. The answer is that you might ask why. The answer.
Alright, yes. Shape control. Let's get rid of the shape. I don't know why you're constantly trying to push them into my videos, but stop. Why is there shapes over here again? Stop! I have removed them 5 times! In this one singular timeline, can you stop? I don't want any shapes, they bother me. I don't want them. Stop! Does this one have a shape? Is this what I do? Is this what I have to do for the beginning of the stream? Remove all the shapes from my transitions yet again? God damn it. Also, it is indeed quite laggy. My timeline that is. I don't know why. I don't want to bother with it. I hope it works just enough. Oh, and also with apparently the newest Resolv update, they have changed the, like there's a bug again, that the goddamn proxy medias, when you generate them, they don't go to the specified location. They generate the proxy media into the folder where the actual, like, source footage is. Which is a problem, because I do not have 100 GB of free space on my goddamn source footage drive. Mainly because the source footage already takes 100 GB, so I don't have another 100 GB for the goddamn source footage, let alone for 3 different projects. Or even the other ones in there that I save keep for a while now, before I delete them. So we just have to ride it without proxy media. Sadly. But yeah, I think that was all of them. Let's see. Let's take the magnet off. Yeah, there we go. No shapes. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Let's continue.
The answer is that when we understand the nerve path, we can identify the structures along the pathway that might put pressure on the nerve. And identify the structures along the pathway that.
Why are you so much on the left? Because there is nothing else. Have I cropped it? Okay, well, interesting. Well, let's add a bit of softness to it, if nothing else. Add a bit of sharpness. Where is my drop shadow? Favorites. Here. Drop shadow. There we go. Should I slap some hover shake? Actually, no, but I'll slap the hover shake onto it. There we go. Control C, delete it, Alt V. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it for all of these. Alt V, Fusion Effects, plugins, and apply. There we go.
Understand the nerve path, we can identify the structures along.
And then I'm gonna do the softness trick onto this one as well. Minus 15 is pretty much the perfect. Plus 15. 15, minus 15. There we go. Like the minus and positive ones are depending like if you have cropped image or not. So for an uncropped image like this, which is actually cropped because I lied, well, it can go either both ways. You just have to edit it later on. Why do I feel like this is a bit too big? Like such, maybe. I haven't even cropped it from the bottom. I might actually, you know what? Yeah, I might do a little bit of movie magic into it and replace the background with another white or solid white generator. Solid color generator that is white, so it makes it look like there's more background in the picture, which makes it look basically bigger, but I can make it smaller and yeah, it'll look better, trust me. Where is my solid color? There we go. That one over there, that one over there, there. Go for generator, big screen color, pick one of those, press OK. And then we crop it. Not that one, that one. Crop right. Yes, that's also. Actually, yeah. Hold on, let me think for a bit how I'm gonna do this, because I need to change the transitions easily from this one to the other one. So we take the softness away. We use the crop to match. Although I wonder why the color doesn't match, because that is interesting. Oh yeah, wait, it has the drop shadow, of course it doesn't match. Dum. Yep. And then I can probably do something along the lines of this. New compound clip, great, go for Ctrl C, Alt V, apply. And then I can just remove them from here. Okay, interesting. Need to edit it a little bit more. Nice, perfect. Alright. And then we can just compound clip it. Great. Slap the -15 onto it. Actually, no, but we cannot compound clip it yet. I'm assuming I have to increase the size of this thing. Actually, it won't matter too much, will it? In that case, I need to make this one smaller. Just a little bit. Like what? By a couple percent, or like 10% or so. A little bit more. And then I can probably just compound clip it. Great. And then I can go for -15 as such. And go for the effects, apply. And then we just increase the size a little bit so that it won't look wacky. Oh yeah, now I know what's the problem. Yeah, the compound clipping makes it think that the size is always like covering the full screen in pixels. Oh, that image is full screen. So when you try to crop it or adjust it, you're basically just deleting a lot of empty space. So let's see, -15 for this one. God damn it. Nope, guess we go for positive. And go. There we go. So I'm gonna do this and that. There we go. Now it looks a bit better.
Along the path, we can identify
Move it a little bit more to the left.
by the structures along the pathway that
So long there so that we have enough space over here.
Along the pathway,
So it doesn't look too tight.
That might put pressure
Yeah, get rid of that.
on the nerve.
And I'd use the cropping of this one a little bit as well. Actually, I don't want the sofa in the image.
That might put
like that one over there. I doubt people will notice like 1 pixel, but that's the closest I can get without removing elbow hairs.
pressure on the nerve. Potentially contribute on the nerve.
What does he do afterwards? Continues to do the same. Okay. In that case, we can reduce the speed a little bit. Just by 1/16, so that when the clip changes, his finger is going upwards. That's mainly what I want, so we can transition easily to the hand. Let's see. 136. There we go.
That might put pressure on the nerve. Potentially
Yep, it works a lot better. Couple percent more, like 140. That was a bit too much. Yep. So what, 138? Gotcha. Nope, it was perfect at 136. Okay.
Earth, potentially contributing to.
And there's too much cropping on it. God damn it. We need to have the sofa in the picture. Sad.
Potentially contributing to upper limb symptoms. It's essential to address.
Yeah, change this. No shape for us, thank you. And oh wait, I don't have. What? Wait. Why have it deleted? Oh wait, oh yeah. I changed. I just took the footage in here, so it doesn't have the audio plugins, auto tracking plugins. Yeah, correct. My bad. Sound effects 3 subtle. Subtle. Yeah, yes. Varying sources, constant sources, not raw.
To upper limb symptoms. It's essential to address these factors. The nerve address these factors. The nerve.
Why are you so goddamn red? Did I not fix this last time? Was it not way too red last time as well? Like what? Out of interest, what does it do if I press auto? Interesting. Oh well, let's see. What the hell did you change? Do I like reset the contrast? Apparently. Yeah, reset the contrast. I mean, it does. I mean, it is kind of overburned, but I mean, it does not look bad. So I guess there's that. Color boost, saturation, highlights. I can still reduce the contrast a bit. Yep. Looks better with it. With detail, offset, gain. Just lift a little bit. Maybe just a little bit of gamma. I don't know if I need gain. It does help the area over here a little bit to have more definition. Offset for colors. I don't know. It takes over the blanket effect. Yes, sir. Why not? Why not? Yeah, that's so big. It still looks so fucking wacky, but overall.
Symptoms. It's essential to address these factors. The nerve responsible for these finger areas.
I don't know. I mean, it is a hell lot better than that. Let's go with that. Nope, we will not. Okay. Oh well. I don't think I can make it any better than it is.
These factors. The nerve
Fit, please. Thank you.
responsible for these finger areas.
Like, I can't really do anything to the footage sadly, but the cut that I would have had below here will just make no sense
Is the
whatsoever.
ulnar nerve. And it originates is the ulnar nerve. And it originates from the HR.
What the hell was the name of that? I think I need to go check from the last, or the easiest way is to go to check from the latest video, or is it though? I do have the Wikipedia over there, so yeah, let's go with that. Let's see. Spine DH1, I think. Yeah, there we go, we have the images. I'm looking for the goddamn spinal things. Not that. There we go. I will need to actually have it in relation. Oi. Can I have the full spine, please? Thank you. There we go. Actually, that might be a bit better. Well, it doesn't have the separation or the identifying numbers and such. God damn it. I mean, that's pretty close. That's actually the ones we need, right? C7 and DS1.
From the 8 cervical level and the
8?
first thoracic nerve root. And it originates from the 8 cervical level and
DH8? What?
cervical level and the 8 cervical level.
Spine C8? Huh, yeah, it is a thing. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Ah, it's a debatable thing, I guess. Yeah, yeah, it's that. It's the very last thing over here. Yep, true. True. Let's see. I don't know what I'm still gonna just go and steal the previous ones from here. All that for nothing, I guess. Where is my 83? Yeah, it should be somewhere over here as well. Or it should be over here as well, I think. Yep, there we go. So we need C8 and DH1, so these two. Right? Yep. Give me these and then get me back. I don't want to save, I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything. And paste. Yoink. Starts from here. Let's see.
From the 8 and it originates from the 8 cervical level.
Damn, wrong one.
Is from the 8 originates from the 8 cervical level and
the second one over here. Like such. Then we just adjust the thing to be in the correct place. So that is C8, right?
Originates from the 8.
Damn, I need to do it the other way. Yeah, I mainly stole this texting is because, or like stole this texting is thing is from the previous one because I don't want to redo them. If someone wants to see how they're done, then they can find the. Or actually, did I stream it even? I'm not sure. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Well, it's not difficult. It's just a pain in the ass.
Originates from the 8.
This is like a plugin called Subtitle Pro or whatever, so I have a lot more control over the texting is like a lot. But I didn't really do much to it.
Is from the 8
Just some thingies
level
and
and
such. Okay, and the first erotic is this one. I could probably rotate it a little bit. Yep. Differentiate them. Rotate this one a bit as well and move it upwards as such.
Originates from the 8 cervical level and the first thoracic.
I'm pretty sure it's lowercase, right? TH1. So goddamn small. Nope. Oh yeah, no. I kinda have it a little bit wrong. Big T. There we go.
Level and the first thoracic nerve root. From the neck, it
And then there's some weird mouth noises, so we mute those or fade those.
From the neck, it travels to the area under the armpit, and from the neck, it travels to the area under the armpit, and then it goes down inner surface of the upper arm, passing behind the medial epicondyle in its own groove, and finally reaching the wrist area. In the wrist region, it innervates the bending of the little finger and certain muscles in the hand. If you feel tender and certain muscles.
Fuck? Wait, I have fade. Wait, did I not redo this as well last time because it did exactly this?
The little finger and certain muscles in the hand.
Yeah, that media out thingy. This one. Like one frame of. No frame available from media out. Me. Oh well. Guess I'll just have to bite the bullet and do them again. Let's see. Where are my adjustment clips? Here we go. Adjustment clip 1, 2, and 3. Right, go to fusion. Hollow. There is the paint on node in there. What? Give it back! Where the hell did you put it? What? What the fuck? Give me my paint node! Thank you! Jesus Christ. Almost had a heart attack there. Because making those paint nodes is actually truly a pain in the ass. Like keyframing and adjusting and whatever. Okay, then I guess today we have to open adjustment clips with the right click menu. Okay. Oi. Give me one of these and one of these. And for the last one, open in Fusion page. Look. What? What? Well, now I'm confused. So none of them just, you know, like work. Where the hell did my splines go? Oh my god. Okay, let's think about this. Let's think about this for a while. How do I fix this? Simple transfer is to compound clip the whole fucking thing and then just cut the last bit out. Oh, render it in place.
If you feel tenderness in
I wonder what happens if I do it like this. Yeah, it does it anyway. Okay. So can I render in place adjustment clips? I cannot. Can I compound clip adjustment clips? Not properly. Or do I have to give it alpha channel? Apparently not. Okay. Well, I mean, the next idea I have is a 3D gear. Let's go for OpenFX and go yoink. Nice. Big brain. Big brain. Then it goes. No frame available for media out. Media out 1. So, I can do this. Fuck off. Ooh! I fixed it! Yay! Then I can just probably render it in place anyways. Render in place, go pro cineform, because we want the alpha channel, and then we have to redirect it to the correct place yet again for the 100. And, I mean, 100 times doesn't even suffice for the amount of times I have to do it, because it's every time, every session. Now that it's rendered in place with alpha channel, I can open retime control with Ctrl R and just extend it. Voila. 1% speed difference doesn't really matter. Big brain.
If you feel tenderness above or below the medial epicondyle and light
No shapes, thank you.
medial epicondyle and light pressure in this area epicondyle and light
That's a bit oof. You are not starting this shit again. You have the goddamn clip over there. Oh wait, you don't. Or do you? Yes, you do. Cunt. It is literally over there. Why can you not find it? It is there. Oh! Oh well, let's see if I can do something like this. Every fucking attribute there is. Okay. And yeah, I guessed right. I assume. Yeah. So do I need to do this? Definitely. Yeah, okay. Fine. Reset. Okay. Damn. See. So somewhere over here, right? And I press I. There we go. Okay. Good old use your finger as a measurement tool or placeholder or whatever marker. And there we go, and that should be fine. Let's see.
and light pressure.
Can you not? The fuck? 100%! On what? System! The fuck are you? Some kernel shit. Oh, nice. Let me guess. This cunt. Yeah, fuck off. Nobody cares about Vanguard. Fucking knew it. Goddamn piece of shit malware by Riot Games. Spiking up my GPU usage to 100 for whatever reason. Did someone just knock on my door? Hold on. I'll be right back. Apparently it's my neighbor doing something, I don't know. Knocking the wall at 11 p.m. Doubt it has anything to do with the noise I'm making. Because I can usually just blast music in the middle of the night and they won't tell, or my neighbors will meet me up or meet me in the hallway the next day and tell me that they thought I was dead because they haven't heard anything about me or from me. Like, okay, cool, good to know. But yeah, yes, I think there's everything over here with the colors and such, maybe perhaps. I mean, we can always see the... Yeah, it has colors. Okay, cool, it imported those at least. To a degree, I guess. Yep. We do have to adjust the shadows though and such. Let's see. Let's see. So that, slap a little bit of color into the image. This one can do it like a bit more than usual. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna remove the background anyways. I just need to focus on this dude. Or the main focus. Let's see, a bit more details, I assume. Would be nice as such. Does it need anything? I don't think so. I can get rid of the blanket effect with this one. Maybe a bit too much, like -2 or so. Yes, -2. Yep, good enough. Then we go to the magic mask. Oh, we already are in the magic mask and just go yoink. 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 Go for better. What the hell is that? Resolv, as far as I'm aware, people don't have black random things hanging from their forearms normally. But yep, should be fine, right? Yeah, so let's see.
Epicondyle and light pressure in this
Yeah, something along the lines
in these areas cause familiar symptoms to fingertips. You should try to relax these areas with the gentle massage. And light pressure in these areas cause familiar symptoms.
And such. There we go. We can just get rid of that. Drop it down. And then we have to... Yep, we have to extend the render. Go, yeet. Oh, there we go. Oh fuck, I need to... Oh yeah, true, I need to transition it, so I need a bit more leeway for that. Because you can slap a transition onto a footage that does not exist. As in, if I slap the transition over here without having the headroom, it's not gonna work because there's nothing to transition from. Simple, small stuff like that. Which you need to take into account if you're gonna use Magic Mask and render the thing in place. Oh fuck, actually. Let's see, hold on, let me think.
Epicondyle and light light pressure and light.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I can transition that with the only using the footage in there already. Go for a select folder. Oh, that was fast. Surprisingly fast. Drop it down. There we go. Where is my whip? Whip, no shape. Thank you.
And light pressure and light pressure and light pressure. And light pressure.
Interesting. So I guess I have to increase the sound level of this one.
And light pressure and light and light pressure.
Yep. Okay, move it into the left, make it a bit smaller. Yes. Slap in another hover shake. Master, hover shake. Hover shake, Control C, Alt V. Video attributes, plugins and fusion effects, apply.
These areas cause familiar symptoms to fingertips. You should try to relax these areas with the gentle massage. If there is tips, you should try to relax these areas with the gentle massage. If
And I shall probably crop it a little bit. Crop left. Like such. And add a little bit of smoothness.
You should try to relax these areas with the gentle massage. If
Okay, then we slap another transition over here. We should have the space. Oh, almost.
If there is a restricted movement in the wrist, light stretching. If there is a
Okay, then I wanna do the Foley stuff over here with the hints thingy. Hint or hints, there we go. Yep. Okay.
if there is a restricted
Okay, around here.
restricted movement.
And go over here, make it a bit shorter, and speed change reverse.
Restricted movement in the restricted movement in
Let's slap down the semitones a little bit lower.
restricted movement in the movement.
I could actually maybe make it a bit faster as well.
Restricted movement in
Yep. And then just go again.
wrist light. Restricted movement in the wrist
And this one needs to be faster as well.
in the wrist. Restricted movement in the wrist. Light.
Okay, there's that, there's that. Another one over here.
Light stretch. Stretch.
And over here.
Maybe.
And slap one of the basic long ones over here.
May be helpful. Light stretching may be helpful. May be helpful. You can stretching may be helpful. May be helpful.
And let's see, get one of these, shorten it, reverse, I'm not sure, yeah, sure, shorten it and reverse.
May be helpful. You can.
I need the faster one, damn it. Where was it? Over here?
Helpful.
Yep.
You can. If there is a restricted movement in the wrist, light stretching may be helpful.
Actually, you know what? I might just slow it down. Not that fast. Make it, I don't know. Yeah, 100 can be fine.
If there is a restricted movement in the wrist, restricted movement in the
See, got that. Got it over here, and then slap it together.
Movement in the wrist. Movement in the wrist.
Yeah, get rid of this.
Wrist light. Stretching may be helpful. You can be helpful. You can.
Yep, and then we drop him down, add another voice sound effect, channel, and make it quieter. Yes.
There's a restricted movement in the wrist. Light stretching may be helpful.
A bit more. Actually, you know what? I can just probably take the full goddamn channel and slap -5 onto it. I don't think if I recall right, the last level is way too quiet for this purpose.
Restricted movement in the wrist. Light stretching may be helpful. You can easily stretch these structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger gently towards your arm while keeping the upper limb straight. During the stretches, there should not be no pain. There should not be no pain. Should not be no need.
Oh yeah, the double negative thing, yeah, I need to fix it. I'm just wondering, should I use the goddamn 11 laps? I mean, I could, but it's just a fucking pain to set up. And then I would need to lip sync it. Let's see. So don't be.
There should not be no.
Oh well. Let's see.
Be no pain. Be
somewhere around here, right? Got this, lock everything else except this, and just go up.
be pain. There should not be pain.
Yeah, and then get rid of this empty space over here, I'd say. See if I can make this work.
Be pain. Be pain. Be pain.
Okay. So like this.
Be pain. Be pain.
Nope, too much. Okay. I mean, you can always remove stuff, but I think it is a bit more difficult.
Be no pain.
Yeah, that's too much. Okay.
Be no pain. Not be no pain. Be
Yeah, I have to do it.
Be pain.
I think I have to steal 11 laps.
There should not be pain.
God damn it. Oh well. Can I do quick export Bob? Apparently I cannot. Cool. God damn it. Mark in, mark out. Then go to delivery. Come on. Can you not crash? Thank you. Okay, so let's see. No pain. Stuff. Browse, downloads. Yeah, it doesn't really matter where I don't save this one. It's a temporary file. You have to render queue, render all. Oi, what the fuck? Why did you ignore my in and out? I marked it in and out. Why did you just give 0 fucks about it? Report. Mark in. Mark out.
It says there should not be pain.
Yep. Add to render queue, replace, render. Then we go to AI voice generator, 11 laps. Let's see. Cloned. Let's see how does this sound. I'm pretty sure I need to make a new one, but let's try. There should not be any pain. I could just use any pain. No, any. No, any. No, any. It won't be too much. Too noticeable. Okay, let's see.
There should not be any pain.
Nope.
There should not be any pain.
Yeah, I probably need to just make a new one.
There should not be any pain.
Yep. Okay, how the hell did I do that? Yeah, explore voice library, my voices. And a new voice. And a new voice, clone your voice, professional voice clone. You need to be on at least the creator plan to have professional voice cloning. Oh. Oh, 30 minutes of clean audio. Well, interesting that they have increased it. Or that they have, how would I say it, added another goddamn subscription tier. Not sure if I'm gonna use this one much longer. In that case, I barely use it anyway, and I have to pay like goddamn $5 per month for it when I use it like once every 3 months. Yeah, next. Yeah, 64 pain. Label language. English. Yeah. Generate speeds. Use.
There should not be any pain. The stretches, there should. there should not be pain.
Okay, let's see, slow, a little bit slower, a bit more variable, similarity, maybe acceleration a little bit.
There should not be any pain. There should not be any pain. During the stretches, there should not be pain.
Not be. Oh, well, let's try it like this.
There should not be pain.
3.
There should not be pain.
Let's see. Yeah.
There should not be pain.
Why did he turn French?
There should not be pain.
Give me the most similar voice.
There should not be pain.
He is not French. You know it.
There should not be pain.
Why is it a question? Should not. Hold on, let me see.
During the stretches, there should not be pain.
Let's see what it does with this.
There should not be pain.
Can you at least acknowledge the goddamn commas?
There should not be pain.
Fuck.
There should not be pain. There should not be pain. There should not be pain. There should not be pain.
I hate this so much. This is why I didn't want to do it.
There should not be pain. There should not be pain. Limp straight. During the stretches, there should not be pain. Should not.
Not be pain.
There should not be pain.
3. Can you not?
There should not be pain. There should not be pain.
Why does it make him friends every fucking time? English V1, please. English.
There should not be pain. There should not be pain. There should not be pain.
That's like the correct speed, but yeah. Doesn't sound like
There
it.
should not be pain.
That does not sound anything like him. Okay, 100% similarity.
There should not be pain.
What is that nasal fucking thingy you are, or that nasal sound thingy you are constantly slapping onto him?
There should not be pain. There should not be pain.
Okay, that's good. That's good, interesting, okay. Clients. Thank you. Lunar nerve, yes, sir, go for it.
Should not be pain. There should not be pain.
There should not be pain. Yeah. Let's retry that with.
There should not be pain. There should not be pain.
And now it's making friends again. God damn it. Keep that at 75 and that at 75 and let's see that like 30. Sure. 0.094. Let's see.
There should not be pain.
And then it made him Italian for what?
There should not be pain.
Okay.
There should not be pain. Upper limb straight. During the stretches, there should not be pain. There should not be pain.
Let's see. 45% of stability.
There should not be pain.
Similarity 100.
There should not be pain. There should not be pain.
I don't think I'm gonna get any better than that. Okay, let's see. We tried that and then we tried this one. See, go over here and join disable.
There should not be pain.
Actually, let's see. Need to do some audio engineering. Okay, it starts over here, so we drag this one over here. Hopefully that one has a lot more space, doesn't it? Seems so. Yep. So.
There should not be pain. There should not.
Okay.
There should not be pain. There should not be pain. There should not be. There should. There should.
Yep. Let's see. Should not be pain.
There should not be pain.
Yeah, sure, why not?
There should not be.
I'm interested what happens if I do it like this.
There should not be pain.
Ew.
There should not be pain.
Yeah, that doesn't really work.
There should not be pain. There should not be pain.
Okay, well, that doesn't work, so I guess the next step is to try and slow it down. That's a bit too much. 78, 75, 3. That's right.
Stretches, there should not be pain.
Perfect. And let's see if we try this one as well. What was it, 75 or something? 77? 50? Something on the lines of that. Let's try.
During the stretches, there should not be pain. During the stretches, there should not be pain. And if you...
Yeah, no, that ain't it. Alright, yeah, I think we are gonna go with that. And then I'm gonna do a little trickery. I'm gonna bury the original sound underneath it. Like this. Me. Thank you. Oi. There we go. Yeah, do it like this and cut that and put it that and go with this.
Should be no... And if you experience... And if you... There should not be no pain. There should not be... There should not be no pain. There should not be no pain.
Yeah, that is... Or that should do it. Oh, and then let's see. Can I use this one a little bit forward by like 1 millisecond? Oh, not millisecond, frame. As such, and go.
There should not be no pain. Stretches, there should not be pain.
Can I move you a little bit to the right? Thank you. There should not be pain. And drop it down.
There should not be pain. During the stretches, there should not be...
Why are you so goddamn loud? Stop.
Stretches, there should not be pain. During the stretches, there should not be pain.
Yeah, ain't gonna work.
Stretches, there should not be pain.
Okay, I guess the best I can do is take the ambient sounds. Or the ambient from it. Which is done by just copy pasting this thing over and over. And hope that that one goddamn frame of sound doesn't actually do anything.
There should not be pain.
Aggressive fapping with pain. Yep. Yeah, maybe we don't use that one. Yoink.
There should not be pain.
Drop it down.
There should not be...
More down?
There should not be pain. Upper limb straight. During the stretches, there should not be pain. Should not be pain.
Actually, do I need to still change the speed a little bit, make it a bit faster? 74?
There should not be pain.
75?
There should not be pain. Be pain.
Yep. That's it. And let's see. Can you just... Thank you. Well, best I can do with it is läpä mutka. There we go.
Should not be pain.
Yay, it works. Hell yeah. Almi. And go yoink. Yay. And whatever the hell this is.
Not be pain. To experience any, you are applying too much.
Hold up.
If you feel tenderness above or below the medial epicondyle and light pressure in these areas cause familiar symptoms to fingertips, you should try to relax these areas with the gentle massage. If there is a restricted movement in the wrist, light stretching may be helpful. You can easily stretch these structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger gently towards your arm while keeping the upper limb straight. During the stretches, there should not.
Okay, yeah. Now I remember what I was doing before I had to do the goddamn voice dubbing what everything.
May be helpful. You can easily stretch these structures by.
For decompose this, yeah, of course, it doesn't know where the fucking media is. I don't understand why. Why are you like this? And there's like nothing I can do to it. Except, yeah, I can do more decomposing, but that's about it. Well, gotta do them. Dingy my dude again. Oh, is it already? Oh, no. Okay. Let's see. So the chord beat starts over here. Goddamn. Let's see, over here. Yes. Then we go. And then we can extend it. Hey, let's see.
Restricted movement in the wrist, light stretching may be helpful. You can easily stretch these structures. Restricted movement in the wrist, light stretching may be helpful. You can easily stretch these structures by pulling your little finger. You can easily stretch these structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger gently towards your arm while keeping the upper limb straight. During
yeah, around there.
Stretch these structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger gently towards your arm while keeping the upper limb straight. During the
Yep. Okay, let's see. Control C, Alt V, fusion effects, color, thingy-ma-doo-dots, and apply. And it probably, yeah, of course. I mean, I could probably just try to redo it, maybe. Nope, okay. Oh well. Go over here, yeah, wow. And select better. Everything seems fine, right? Yep. And drag. Oh boy, gonna be one long ass stream. Oh, my camera died. Cool. Oi, phone, are you alive? Oh, huh? My phone is alive? Which I use as my like old phone is alive, which I used as my webcam, and it just has cut it out at some point for whatever reason. Interesting. Oh, well, like I just literally unlocked it. The camera is supposed to stay on after you unlock it, like it is currently locked. It's all just twisting. It's like bypassing the camera feed into the computer with black magic. Well, not with black magic, but almost. I wish like someday black magic design would actually release well, some weird ass streamer tools and whatever. But yeah, then we go render in place, GoPro Cineform, render, select folder. Okay.
You can easily stretch these structures by pulling your. You can easily stretch
Around here. Yes.
Easily stretch these structures by pulling your. Easily stretch these structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger gently towards your arm while keeping the upper limb straight.
Okay, then we take retime control and extend it over here.
Easily stretch these structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger.
Let's see if I can time it correctly.
Easily stretch these structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger and pulling your little
Couple more frames, like 7.
finger and ring finger gently towards your. Stretch these structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger. You can easily stretch these structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger gently towards your. These structures by pulling your little structures by pulling.
Yeah, cut it over here and go for Ctrl R and adjust. There we go.
You can easily stretch these structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger gently towards by pulling your little finger and ring finger gently towards by pulling your little finger and ring finger gently towards your arm while keeping the upper limb straight. During the stretches, there should structures by pulling your little finger.
Yep. Alright, then we are gonna do the actual like add more frames magic trick, which is completely black magic to me. Which is return process, optical flow, speed warp, better, and then we go render in place, because if we try to playback it right now, my computer will actually explode. And if I even try to keep it in the goddamn timeline, it will still explode. Are you okay? Very good, buddy. And we likely crashed. How nice. Can't even save. Well, I mean, the autosave thing is in there, like, happens every 5 to 15 minutes or so. I can't remember which one. I might just wait for the autosave to happen. And then I can just, like, click on things and watch it crash. Will be available. It didn't crash, holy shit. I've never seen it do that. I've never seen it recover from that. What the hell?
You can easily stretch these structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger gently towards your arm while.
Okay, yeah, this does not work. Oof. Oof. What is the speed? Is 61.3, so this is something to compose it. Slap 61.3 onto it.
Easily.
And let's see, 73.2. Decompose, slap the speed change onto it, and then we go to color, reset. Color, actually I could have just picked it from here, but oh well. Reset. Huh?
By pulling your little
Oh. Move. There we go.
structures by pulling your little finger, pulling your little finger, pulling your easily stretch these structures by pulling your little finger.
Okay, well, if you're gonna fight
Structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger gently towards your arm while keeping the upper limb straight. Stretch these structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger gently towards. Stretch these structures. Stretch these structures by pulling. Stretch these structures by pulling your.
Okay. Let's see. Somewhere along here, right? Then go over here, Control R, and do this.
Easily stretch these structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger gently towards your arm while keeping the upper limb straight. During the stretches, there's.
Okay, and now we can do the optical flow speed work better. And do that. I mean, I wonder if I should scrub it. But yeah, like, if I try to replay it like right now, this is the result.
Stretch these structures by
And it will not get better ever, anywhere in the timeline, because it's so heavy to duplicate those frames. But yeah, let's see. Actually, I don't even need Cinepro, whatever. I can probably just use Apple ProRes. Why not? They added it, might as well use it. Yeah. Let's see, how long have been streaming? Or, I mean, working, I guess. Like, a bit over an hour. Because the first 15 minutes was that intro thing.
Easily stretch these structures by pulling your.
Yeah, see that? Complete fucking black magic to me.
Easily stretch these structures by pulling your.
It looks so fucking smooth. I don't understand how it works so well. Like, praise the overlords for this. Or praise the black magic overlords for this. Oh yeah, actually, wait, I probably need to scrub it first a little bit so that it can erase those goddamn frames.
Your little finger and ring finger gently towards your arm while keeping the upper limb straight.
Yep.
During the. There should.
Yep. Yep. Render in place, quick time. Actually, let's see what our GPU usage is when I try to play back that thing. Probably like 100, right?
Your little finger and ring finger gently towards your arm while keeping the upper limb straight. During the stretches.
Yep. Render in place, apply progress, render in place, select folder, and there we go. And I'm gonna go take a piss. Oh, well, this time it's gonna be really fast, but yep, I'm gonna go take a piss anyway. I'll be right back. At the meanwhile, give my hot worm, will you? Sorry. And I am back. Oh, thank you. My goddamn microphone condom almost slipped out. We don't want any unprotected speaking over here. True professionals ignore pop filters and use actual suck filters. Fear me. Yes, it's actually a suck. A suck. Like one that had a hole and I just cut the goddamn, what is it? The long part. The angle part of it. I slapped it on my microphone. Smoothens out the hard sounds quite a bit. But yeah, okay. Yes, there we have our...
Pulling your little finger and ring finger gently.
Perfect, okay. Compound clip it, great. Go to color page, go eat. Oh, hello, Sumi. Are you bored? Do you not like me working? Yes, working is illegal. No work, only pet. No work, only pet. You know what? I'm gonna work anyways. It might also be that she doesn't like me speaking English because she doesn't understand it. You understand nothing I'm saying. You understand nothing. What you gonna do now with that little smart brain of yours, huh? Miss, I learned tricks on the first time you show them to me. Yeah. Can't learn English, can you? Yeah. Because it makes no fucking sense. Alright. Actually, was it on the better? It was on the better, right? Yeah, it was on the better. Alright, let's see. No artifacting. Great. Then we go render in place. GoPro Cineform. Render. Select folder. Are my streams still running? Seems so. Wait. Yeah, I think she finally recognized that there's a camera. Because previously I didn't have those monitors, or like those monitoring laptops on, because I didn't want to bother trying to set them up again after like what, 5 months of not streaming at all. 6 months? No, it's 5 because I stopped in December because of fuck December. But yeah. Yeah, and she couldn't see that feedback. Because she understands how cameras and mirrors work from video, but she didn't know there was video, because there was no video that she could see. So now that she knows that there's a camera, she probably is gonna try to stay out of its way.
Easily stretch these structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger.
Yeah. Slap this one over here and this one over here.
Gently towards your arm while keeping the upper limb straight.
You know what? Maybe over here. Yeah, over here.
During the stretch, pulling your these structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger gently towards your arm while keeping the upper limb straight. During the stretches, there should...
Oh, damn it. So what, it's like a little bit bigger. How big is this one? No clue. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Move this one a little bit over here. Move it up. And it needs to be like a little bit bigger to match. Such. And move it back down.
May be helpful. You can easily stretch these structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger gently towards your arm while keeping the upper limb straight. During the stretches, there should not be pain, and if you experience any, you are applying too much force. To test the difference in the nerve mobility between the
Oh boy, now we get to the bad part, or the most troublesome part.
affected and unaffected side, do the following. Do the following.
Okay, let's see.
Do the following. Do the following.
It's a bit too long. So let's go this and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and cut it from here and go yoink. And then move the folding over here.
Following.
So we need a couple of seconds of time.
Following. Gently.
Yep. So where is our transitions? Over here, clear the search, get our impact. You know what? The space in there was fine. Yeah. Gives me more time for the dramatic. Okay. God damn stupid ass wannabe magnet. Trying to predict where I want my clips. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 5 frames. I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? Let's go with dramatic camera. Impact.
Do the following.
Oof.
Gently.
Needs to be a bit faster, like by 20% or so.
Do the following. Gently press.
Let's see. Yep. So at this point, I guess I'm gonna slap the timeline playback to health.
Do the following. Gently. Do the following. Gently.
Okay, this is a bit too fast. Can you? Apparently not.
Gently press the shoulder downwards. Abduct. Gently press the shoulder downwards.
Okay. Move this over here.
Abduct the arm to 90 degrees angle. Angle.
Okay, let's see. Actually, you know what? There should be like 1 second.
Downwards.
There should be like 1 second between each one of these, right? Pretty much.
Abduct the arm to 90 degrees angle.
Okay. What? Okay.
Abduct the arm to 90 degrees angle. Rotate the foam out.
Why is there a weird space over there?
Rotate the foam arm inwards. Rotate the arm to 90 degrees angle.
So actually, let's see. Yeah, from here to there, so yoink.
Rotate the foam arm inwards. Foam arm inwards.
And the pacing is a bit troublesome.
Foam arm inwards. bend in.
Yep, I can probably use that. Let's see.
Now the form are inwards.
Yep. Right. Take this. Move it here.
Bend the finger.
Let's see. Let's take that. Turn it around and
Inwards.
and then if we move this one over here.
Bend the finger and the wrist. Finger and the wrist.
1 second of time for people to actually do their thing. Move the next voice line over here.
Perform external rotation of the arm. Of the arm. Move external rotation of the arm.
Okay. Can you 1 second? I don't know what the hell I am doing. That's not even the program's fault. That was my brain short-circuiting.
Rotation of the arm. Move the little finger and ring. Rotation of the arm. External.
I see. Move it a little bit over here. Move it a little bit over here, and so need a little bit more space for that.
Rotation of the arm. Move the little finger and ring finger towards the ear. Rotation of the arm. Move little finger and of the arm.
Okay. Then I can probably. I wonder.
Of the arm. Of the arm. Rotation of the arm. Move arm.
So starts around here. Okay, so that's where he starts the bend. Move this one over here.
Of the arm.
Take this one and just do this.
Rotation of the arm. Move the of the arm. Of the arm. Of the arm. Of the arm.
Actually, yeah, I need it to be a little bit more shorter. So let's see, like this. Yeah. Hold up. Yeah, a little bit shorter, not that much shorter. So around here is like 1/3. Can drop it down and slap it back up and drop it down and take this one, and I still don't have enough space. God damn it. Okay, so it needs to be a lot more. See here. Can't I just like
move the little finger? Move the little.
Okay, it starts over here. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Too short. No, not now. Don't mess up. No mess up things. Goofy girl. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Still not enough. So it's around that. Okay. So cut this and slap this one over here. Thank you. Your tongue is a bit too hot though. Are you coming sick? Are you getting sick? If you're gonna get a fever, we need to go back to the vet again. And we both know how much you love going to the vet. She goes absolutely feral if she goes into the vet. Like to the point that we both the vet and I are scared of our lives, pretty much. Like she go full on feral. Like last time she almost got my neck artery because I tried. She climbed on my shoulder and I removed her or tried to remove her and put her back onto the desk.
Rotation of the arm. Move the little finger and ring finger towards the ear.
Yeah, that works out.
And towards the ear.
And then let's get 1 second of space, cut this, get rid of that. And just take rest of the video and slap it here. Here. There we go.
This position you can ask if the tilting of your head towards the hand affects the upper limb symptoms. In some cases, bending head away from the may.
Oh.
In some
I missed one retake. Are you just happy to be included because you're pouring? Are you just happy to be included? Little cutie.
Symptoms. In some cases, the bending of the head away from the hand may provocate the symptoms. Additionally, you can see how the wrist flexion position affects also the feelings in hand. Also the feelings in hand.
Okay, let's see.
If you find clear difference between
Hold on.
bending of the head away from the hand may provocate the symptoms. Additionally, you can see how the wrist flexion position. In some cases, the bending of the head away from the hand may provocate the symptoms. Additionally, you can see how the wrist flexion position affects also the feelings in hand. If you find you can see how the wrist flexion position affects also the.
Yeah, the also in here is a bit unnecessary or very unnecessary.
Position affects also.
Okay, get rid of this.
Position affects the feelings in hand. Affects the feelings.
Yeah, short work. Let's go. This will be like that. Not modulation, but crossfade. Where the hell is my crossfade? Where is my crossfade? Where have you hidden my crossfade? Wait. Audio. Fairlight. No audio transitions. There it is. Crossfade. -3 maybe? Yes, no. See.
Position affects the feelings in hand.
Works quite well.
Flexion position affects the feelings in.
I guess 4 is the ideal in this case.
Position affects the feelings in.
No. 2.
Affects the feelings in. Affects the feelings in hand.
What the hell?
Affects the feeling. Position affects the feeling. Position affects the feeling.
Is this unnecessary?
Affects feelings in. Affects the feeling.
Is it this one? Like I can hear a faint background noise somewhere in there.
Affect the feelings. Position affect. Affect the feeling.
Back. Truly back. disable. Can I get one frame?
Affect the feeling and affect the feelings in. Additionally, you can see how the wrist flexion position affect the feelings in and affect the
Damn it. Control C, paste insert.
position affect the feelings in position affect the feelings in hand.
Yep, works. Nice.
Position affect the feelings in hand. If you find
Yes. And then we can slow it down.
affect the feelings in hand.
Actually, you know what? Control R and yoink.
Position affect the feelings in hand. If you find position affect the feelings in hand. If you find affect the feelings in hand.
Yeah.
If you find clear difference between the both sides, then you should aim for the symmetry.
Okay, and then we can take the orange color out of these ones, I'm pretty sure. Clear color.
In the nerve mobility, meaning the both nerve should slide similarly. After the trick,
Nice.
After the trick,
Okay, then I can probably slap a smooth cut over there and basically hide that cut.
similarly. After the treatment and stretching, you
No, in and out.
after the treatment and
Faster?
after
Nope. Better.
after the treatment and
Maybe make it like 3, maybe?
after
2.
after
Yep.
after the treatment
Now it kinda, the brain tricks you to think that he's actually just fast. Or he's moving his hand faster. Yeah, let's go with 2.
mobility, meaning the both nerve should slide similarly. After the treatment and stretching, you can retest to see if you improve asymmetry. Improvement asymmetry.
Okay, got it here. Yoink. Yoink.
You want to perform light nerve
Okay, slap this one over here. Let's see. No shape. Go for transitions. Actual focus, impact, dramatic. Swash. Swash, we use swash. Those are my headphones. Sumi. Ei syödä johtoja. Ne on mun kuulokkeet. Sieltä tulee kato ääntä.
If you want to perform light nerve gliding, here's how you can do it. In this demonstration, the tube is demonstrated.
Now you're tangled in my headphones. Yay, thank you. You're one weird cat, do you know that? I don't understand why you have such a fixation to bodily fluid. Like any of them. It's bothersome. What's the word for it? Well, I mean, disgusting is one. I'm sorry.
Light nerve gliding, here's how you can do it. In this demonstration, if you want to perform light nerve gliding, here's how you can do it.
Let's see.
Do it. In this
Oh, nice, I can smooth cut it from here. Let's go. Smooth cut for the win.
in this demonstration,
Maybe one frame more.
you can do it. In this
Yours. then I can probably do something in the lines of this and go. Actually, hold on, let me think for a bit. Yeah, this. Yeah, if I compound clip this. Yes. And triple timeline and make it like 175 is usually the maximum for speed up. For like, well, to make it seem still realistic. As you can see.
In this demonstration, the tube is demonstrating the nerve movement in the structures. The tube in this demonstration.
Okay.
Do it. In this demonstration, the tube is demonstrating the nerve.
Don't worry, it's blurry because I have like magic masked this clip and then I've blurred the background so it won't, you can see too much detail in it. But because I copy pasted the clip and moved it, the magic mask is broken.
Movement in the structures. Assume the nerve testing position in the structures.
And then I'm gonna do the same for this bit.
Assume the
Oof. Do it like this.
assume
And actually cut it over here, make a compound clip out of this. These don't really matter. There's nothing happening over here.
assume the nerve testing position in the structures. Assume
Actually, I wonder what happens if I compound clip the whole thing and just double it and give it to the I guess, my own timeline.
structures. Assume the nerve testing position.
But instead I reset this one. Oh no. Only the sound, please. Ripple timeline, yeah. Make it like one.
Assume the nerve testing. Assume.
Hell yeah. Another smooth cut.
Assume the nerve testing position, and as you move.
Okay, so I guess, let's see. Fuck it, I need to do the magic mask again to figure out what the hell I need to do. Almost done, almost done. I wanna get it done this week. I wanted to get this fucking video done last week. I kinda don't have a timeline, but I wanted to get it done. But everything went to shit and hell and back. So I want to at least get it done this week, because I don't have time to do it tomorrow or the day after it. Oh. To be precise, I wanted it to be done a month ago. But stuff still happened.
Movement in the structures.
If you know the reference, you're a gold. I never gave you an permission to use shapes. No shapes.
Movement in the structures. Assume the nerve testing position, and as you move your fingers towards the ear, simultaneously tilt your head towards the hand. This is relatively safe, and if you need more intense stretch, find the position where the nerve is taut and pump it through the wrist.
Huh? You're supposed to use head in this, right? Yes. You're pumping the thing over there, then blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and okay, there's nothing better in here. Okay, well, Fuck. We'll make it do with what we have. I guess.
Demonstrating the nerve movement in the structure. In this demonstration, structures. Assume the nerve testing position, and as you move your fingers towards the ear, simultaneously tilt your head towards the hand. This is relatively safe, and if you
actually, oh yeah, let's see. Damn. So, boom, 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 boom. Wait, can you? Yep. So, reverse speed. Yep. That will be enough. Then we just go.
need more intense stretch, find the position where the nerve is taut and pump it. Where the nerve is taut and pump it through the wrist, elbow or neck for a minute. Focus on the movements what clearly amplify.
Okay.
This is relatively safe, and if you need more intense stretch, or more
Why is it completely disappearing? That shouldn't be happening, right? Nope. I also need a transition sound for this one. Transitions, a video trend, no, not that one. Here. We go whoosh. Whoosh.
The tube is demonstrating the nerve movement in the structure.
Okay, then we fix this one. Redo the magic max, so to speak. Go to the edit page and get our ultimate whip back into it. Yoink, yoink, and go for transitions. God damn, my brain is getting tired. Way too tired. Push base, I guess.
Stretch. More intense stretch. Find the position where the nerve.
We can probably reverse it and make it a bit higher pitched.
The nerve is taut. Where the nerve is taut. Where the nerve is taut. Then stretch. Find where the nerve is taut.
Let's see.
The nerve is taut.
Nope. 100.
The nerve is taut and pump it through the wrist, elbow. Position where the nerve is taut. Where the nerve is taut.
Damn it.
Tight. Where the nerve is taut. Tight.
What the fuck? Why are you making him Swedish?
Taito.
Why is it Japanese now? What? Excuse me? Taito!
Tight. Tight.
What the fuck? Is that not how you type it? Tight. Rope, end, foreskin, hip flexors, meaning, synonym. Yeah, should be the right word.
Tight. Nerve is taut. Nerve is taut. Tight. Nerve is taut.
Ah, fucking hell. Let's try it. Taito. Fucking hell. Yeah, get one of these over there.
Where the nerve is taut. Is tight and pump it is tight and is tight and pump where the nerve is tight.
Jesus Christ.
Is tight and pump where the nerve is tight and tight.
Yep. I mean, this is at least better than the previous ones. I don't think I'm gonna get a better one. Can you just download it for fuck's sakes? I have 89,000 credits. Take two. No, 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 no. Thanks.
Nerve is tight.
Pretty sure he meant tight. I can.
Is tight and is tight. Nerve is tight.
One, what? 3.
And nerve is tight. Nerve is tight and is tight and nerve is tight.
And just get some of that ambience in it. Just as so. And drop it down by 1, 2.
Is tight and pump it. Nerve is tight and
Okay. Yeah, I was supposed to. Yeah, now I remember what I was gonna do. Let's go to find us the script so we know that it is the right word. I'm not sure if you can actually. Oh, well, you can. Okay. Shush. What did he say before?
position where the nerve is
Can you let me search for the fucking word? Why are you like this? Control F. Ctrl F. Let me search. No, get me out. Get me out. Stop. Well, whatever. So it's somewhere along the end. Streaming through the day, blah 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 blah. If you want to run live, blah blah blah. Demonstrate the process. Distract the partner. Where the nerve is taught. Is that a word I'm not aware of? Taught, meaning pulled or drawn tight. Tight, stretched tight. Tight. Taut means tight rather than slack. To be taut and not dangling down but a nice guy. I mean, I know. No.
Where the nerve is tight and pumped.
Fuck it.
Nerve is taut.
I'm just gonna goddamn slap a clarification text in there somewhere. Yeah, that's the easiest way out of it. Let's see, Subtitle Pro, Kiki Commenter subs. That's actually not the correct place for it. Where is it? Sure, why not? Like over there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure not many people use that word. It's yeah. At least I haven't heard it too many times. If ever. I mean, last time I used this one. Like, I've heard it sometimes, but yeah.
Find the position where the nerve is taut and
Bit longer.
taut and pump it through is taut and
You can actually, yeah, drive the focus or like drive it. Direct the focus into the correct place. I can, or like without causing too many places that you have to look at, I'm gonna slap it over there.
the nerve.
Okay, and then we're gonna go. Let's see. Keyframe it and go.
Where the nerve is taut and nerve.
What? Give me one. Get me like one frame closer, like that.
Where the nerve.
Yeah.
The nerve is taut and pump it through the wrist, elbow or neck for a minute. Focus on the movements what clearly amplify your physical symptoms. If any of these movements doesn't affect your symptoms, you don't need to do them. Where the nerve is taut and pump it through the wrist, elbow, or neck
I'm just
for a
wondering,
minute.
like, why is it not
Focus on the
matching
movements
that,
what
but yeah, of course it
clearly
isn't.
amplify your
Yeah. Let's go yoink and probably like yoink.
typical symptoms. If any of these movements doesn't affect your symptoms, you don't need to do them. You don't need to do them.
Okay.
Symptoms, you don't need to do them.
Yeah, got this thing from here and move this one over here, this one over here. Actually, let's... Jesus Christ, that was almost a shot breach in my pants. I don't want it to crash tonight, please. Nor do I want it to get corrupted. Yeah, let's see.
Find the position where the nerve is taut.
Yeah, hold on, actually, let's... Interesting.
Find the position where stretch. Find the
And this might actually work.
then stretch. Find the position where the nerve is taut.
Yours. Then go out. Yoink. God damn it, can I like get both of them, please?
Find the
And then just get rid of these.
Find the position where the nerve is taut and pump it through the wrist, elbow, or neck for a minute. Focus.
Nah. The previous one was better. Yep. Well, we can get rid of that. Then we shorten this and probably make it a bit faster.
Is taut and pump it through the wrist.
And too much.
Taut and pump it through the wrist. Through the wrist, elbow, or neck. Nerve is taut and pump it through the wrist, elbow, or neck for a minute. Focus on the movements what clearly amplify your typical symptoms. If any of these movements doesn't affect your symptoms, you don't need to do them.
Yeah, so basic. And for this one we can go 150, right? Can you chill out? Can you chill out? I need to work. I'm almost done. When I'm done we can play.
The movements what clearly amplify your typical symptoms. If any of these movements doesn't affect your symptoms, you don't need to do them.
And that's like yeah. Oh well. Guess I'll do this color, let's say green. Pale green. Only my pale green. Over here. Okay. Let's see. Head. Go to center it. Such. And elbow.
If any of these movements affect your symptoms,
Oh wait, no. Wrist.
if any of these movements doesn't affect if any of these movements doesn't affect any of these movements, if any of these
And then go for the elbow. double.
Any of my those don't need to do.
And it's all draft animation to go up, right? Nope. Nope. Transition it is.
Argument.
No lines, thank you. No lines, thank you. And let's see, so what at 6, what do I need? That is 0, so I need what, 6 for the transition plus 3, so 9 as such. And just no. Select this one over there and adjust it a little bit.
Don't need to do them.
Yeah, and go for transitions and whip.
Argument.
Why are you so loud? Go down.
When doing the nerve glidings in sessions within few minutes, spreading them through the day 3 or 4 times. Additionally, if necessary, perform soft tissue manipulation for the duration of your favorite song and follow it with the pain-free stretching if there is a significant restriction in wrist.
Okay, cut over here, cut over here. Switch cameras.
Wrist. If in wrist. If these instructions are not sufficient to elevate your typical symptoms, I recommend seeking the help from the doctor or skilled physiotherapist. If you want to know more about the most common upper limb nerve entrapment, you can find video topic in here. If these instructions are not sufficient to elevate your typical symptoms, I recommend seeking the help from the doctor
And then I can do
skilled physiotherapist. If you want,
yeah, I can basically like cut the physiotherapist part into him main camera because, you know, subconscious thingy about or subconscious messaging about him being the skilled physiotherapist. Yes, that's the word. That yes, speak communication words. Yes, my brain is gone, done, overcooked.
I recommend seeking the help from the doctor or skilled physiotherapist. From the doctor or skilled. From the doctor or skilled physiotherapist. If you want to know more about the most common upper limb nerve entrapment, you can find video topic in here. And if you want to access my health related videos through the playlist, here you go. Hope you to see you at the next one. Hope you to see you at the next one. Hope you to see you at the next one.
Yeah, I can subtitle it for shit and giggles. A little bit of funny. Subscribe, Lucky Sky. Let's go with Lucky Sky. Okay, let's see. Reset that. Set that and go for.
Hope you. Hope you. Hope you.
Hope you do.
Hope you to see you. Hope you to see. Hope you.
Okay.
Hope you to see. Hope you to.
God damn it, let me... Thank you, go 1, 2...
Hope you to see you at the
there.
Hope you to see you at next. You to see you at the hope you to see you at
Yep.
next. See you at the
Over here.
you to see you at the hope you to see you at the
Huh.
hope you to see
Stop.
hope you to see you at the next.
Oh.
Hope you to see you at the
Yeah. Okay, let's see. 360, then we have 250, so we can probably go for 260. 160. I was surprisingly close with all the estimates. Like within the range of 5 pixels. What was it? 160, so next one is 60. 60. 160, 60. $40. Right? It's 100? Yeah. Yeah. 40. 140. And 240. That makes no sense at all. $300. 280. No. Yes, no. No. Should be like in the increments of 100. So that will be 40. Yes. And that is fine. So it's 140 and then it will be 240. I guess if I do it like this, then yes, then it is. Yeah. No, it's still... What the fuck? How does that even make any sense? I don't know.
hope you to see you at the next.
Can you not crash? At the very end. Fish. Do I need to threaten you with Task Manager? Also close this one. You have resources, there's nothing wrong. Everything is okay, everything is good. Nope. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna finish it today. And I'm not gonna leave something like fucking, what, 10 or 15 minutes of work for tomorrow. I'm gonna do it while I can.
The next. You to see at the see at the next. See at the next.
One. Yeah.
At the next.
Yep. Okay, so now 240. Absolutely not. But 260? Yes. And go for 1. And it'll be like 360. Nope. Good enough.
You to see at the next one. You to see at the next one.
Well, hello. I need to work.
You to see at the next one.
Okay, and then just go Alt Blade. Alt Blade. Thank you. Then I can just delete all the unnecessary ones.
You to see at the next one. To see at the next. The next one. See at the next.
Hold up.
Next one. See at the next.
For fuck's sakes! I don't understand what's your problem with subtitles. Or fucking titles. You have like how many titles in here? And every time you use them it ends up like this. Every fucking time. Why can you not just simply work? Bitch. Can't. Work. Die. Fuck off. Now. At least I remember the numbers. 260. A bit more. Yeah. 270 and then we go for hope you to see at the. Can you? How the fuck do you crash the instant I open you? What? What? Why are you like this? Can you not? GPU 0%, 0.2. Okay. Yeah, well, too bad you came back alive. Way too late. I'm just gonna render them in place. Fuck it. I'm sorry, but today you don't get to decide when I quit working. Dear computer overlord, Resolv, whatever the fuck. You might be the unappeased machine spirit or whatever the fuck, but I am the man, the myth, the gigi, so you don't get a choice today. Right click, render in place, go browse in a form render. And zoom, resolve, render in place, select folder. Oh yeah, this one as well. Yeah, render in place, select folder.
I hope you to see at the next. Hope you to see at the. Hope you to see at the.
Okay, yep. Then we go for 260 or 270, either one.
Hope you see at the. See at the next. See at the next.
Somewhere along here. I don't understand how can like he's still lagging like hell for whatever reason. Next one, probably 370 now, 379, 380, yes sir. And then go right click, render in place, go browse in a form render, select folder. Thanks. Now we can take the folding and center it. As such. Now I can cut everything. Yay! And I will probably render these in place as well, just in case. Because I do need to like play it back a couple times and do the final checks and whatever. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'm gonna do the final checks and such maybe tomorrow. I don't know. It is like 4 minutes, so might as well. Let's go. Let's see if we can get a proper playback. Timeline playback, half. It should have optimized media and everything.
Are you experiencing issues in your little... Are you experiencing issues? Are you experiencing issues? Are you experiencing...
Okay, let's see. Over here.
Experiencing issues in your little and ring finger, and you are wondering how to release this discomfort. You experiencing issues in experiencing issues in your little and you are wondering how to relieve and you are
Okay. So good thing I decided to do the checks because I need to adjust this a little bit.
and you are wondering how to relieve this discomfort.
Oof. Let's see.
Wondering how to relieve this discomfort. And you are wondering how to relieve this discomfort. Most how to relieve this discomfort.
Oh, damn it. Yep, not that one, but this one.
Wondering how to relieve this discomfort. Relieve this discomfort. How to relieve this.
Okay, cut it over here. Keep that, Control R, and make it like this.
Wondering how to relieve this discomfort. This discomfort. Like Most likely, it's the second wondering how to relieve this discomfort. Most likely.
Okay. Actually, it doesn't need to be that goddamn long control hour. Thank you. I want it to be over here. Yeah, so that we get 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, pretty much. Good enough, and then we can cut this one down.
Most likely discomfort. Most likely. Most likely it's the second discomfort. Most likely discomfort.
Okay, and let's just do this. I guess.
Most likely it's the second most common upper limb peripheral.
And drop this one down to clean it up a little bit. Close that, and there we go.
Problem, which manifests as tingling, numbness, prickling, electric shock, tingling, numbness, as tingling, numbness, prickling, electric shock-like sensations in the hand, and in more advanced cases, changes in hand, and in more advanced cases, and
Damn it. Yep,
and
now it matches up.
in more
1 millisecond more. Yep.
and in more advanced cases, changes in skin sensations. In this video, we will going to go in this video we will
Let's actually see, we might double these effects down. That is 0. That can be -4, and that can be 0. Or actually, beep, boop, beep, pop, beep. Okay, so 1, 2.
in this video we will going to
Yep.
in this video we will go through everything you need to know and how to relieve this condition. Let's this condition.
Okay. Normal. -4. +4. And -2. God damn it. Give me back.
Relieve this condition. Let's start with the anatomy. You might ask why. The answer is that
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to use swoosh in here. I just probably want the swoosh, whatever it was. So something back. Swoosh, yeah, that one.
the answer is
Nope. Fast push.
the answer is let's start. The answer
Nope. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Transition-based short work, right?
The answer is that when we understand the nerve path, we can identify the structures along the pathway that might put pressure on the nerve, potentially contributing to upper limb symptoms.
Well, yes,
It's essential to address these factors. The nerve responsible for this finger area is the ulnar nerve, and it originates from the acervical level and the first thoracic nerve root. It originates from the
a bit more like 5 frames earlier and 5 frames earlier.
And it originates from the acervical level and the first thoracic nerve root. From the neck, it travels to the area under the armpit, and then it goes down inner surface of the upper arm, passing behind the medial epicondyle in its own groove, and finally reaching the wrist area. In the wrist region, it innervates the bending of the little finger and certain muscles in the hand. If you feel tenderness above or below the medial epicondyle, certain muscles in the hand. you feel tenderness above or below the medial epicondyle and light pressure in these areas cause familiar symptoms to fingertips, you should try to relax these areas with the gentle massage. If there is a restricted movement in the wrist, light stretching may be helpful.
That was a bit too loud. Drop it down.
If there is a restricted movement in the wrist, if there
now you can't hear it at all. Nice. Classic.
If there is a restricted movement in the wrist, light stretching may be helpful. You can easily stretch these structures by pulling your little finger. You can.
That one is missing a transition. Let's see. Do I want a whip or do I want... let's see. Probably whip. Can I... No, yes, okay. Got that. Select them both, go for speed change and freeze them both. Then we should be able to go yoink. And yoink. And then we can slap a transition in between. And yoink. 14 frames. How the hell is 6 plus 6 14? I don't understand. Oh, whatever. Those are my headphones, dear. I mean, they cost like what, $3? So not really losing anything worth of value if you break them, but please don't.
You can easily stretch these structures by pulling your little finger and ring finger gently towards your arm while keeping the upper limb straight. During the stretches, there should not be pain, and if you experience any, you are applying too much force.
Why is there a goddamn shape again? Get him out. This is a no shape household.
There should not be pain, and if you experience any, you are applying too much force.
And I'm missing a transition SFX from here. Damn it. Push.
Too much force. Applying too much.
Hey. Nicely. It's in my ear. You're pulling it.
Force. To test force.
Okay, well, I apparently forgot the transition from here as well. This is why sanity checks exist. Hey, Ella! Jesus. 3. Yeah, transition. Probably used not the whip, but this one. And transition, then go for a whip. Ow.
To test the difference in the nerve mobility between the affected and unaffected side, do the following. Do the following. Do the following.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a bit too fast in my opinion. I wonder if we can just do this and just go Control R. Can I, thank you. Can I like have a couple more frames? Thanks.
Do the following. Gently Gently
Yeah, and then we can disable this.
Gently press the shoulder downwards. Abduct the arm to 90 degrees angle. Rotate the forearm inwards. Bend the finger and the wrist. Perform external rotation of the arm. Move the little finger and ring finger towards the ear. In this position you can assess if the tilting of your head towards the hand affects the upper limb symptoms. In some cases, the bending of the head away from the hand may propagate the symptoms. Additionally, you can see how the wrist flexion position affects the feelings in hand. If you find clear difference between the both sides, then you should propagate the symptoms. Additionally, you can see how the wrist flexion position affects the feelings in hand. If you find clear difference between the see how the wrist flexion position affects the feelings in position affects the feelings in
Can I have like one more of this maybe?
affect the feelings in affect the
Nope. Yep.
the feeling
Let's see. Control C and paste insert. How the fuck did I get a half a frame of audio again? The fuck do I? Yeah. Okay. Well, sure. Whatever. I don't know. Help.
affects the feelings in position affects the feelings in hand affects the feeling affects the feelings
Wait. Wait.
affects the feelings in hand. Vision affects the feelings in hand. If you find clear difference between the both
Audio cut.
sides, then you should aim for the symmetry in the nerve mobility, meaning the both nerves should slide similarly. After the treatment and stretching, after the treatment and
Yeah, I need to fix this one as well. Let's see.
after the treatment.
Oh, it's actually way too long. Yeah, the hand thingy. Okay, should be right. Fine over there.
After the
Nope.
after the treatment and
Maybe.
after the
That's a bit too chunky.
after the treatment and stretching, you can retest to see if you've improved asymmetry. If you want to perform light nerve gliding, here's how you can do it. In this demonstration,
Bit more fading.
do it. In this demonstration, the tube is demonstrating the nerve. The tube is demonstrating the nerve movement in the structures. Assume the nerve. Demonstration.
Let's see if I can do that like this.
Demonstration. The
Damn it, not enough like over here. My man, can you... What the fuck, you just worked so nicely. Can you not start this bullshit again? Let me adjust the goddamn speed, thank you.
Listen.
Yep, there we go. And this one just works fine. Okay.
Listen. The tube is demonstrating.
Yeah, then we need to do that. No, we don't actually need to do it. Interesting.
Nerve movement in the structures. Demonstrating the nerve movement in the structures. Assume the nerve testing position, and as you move your fingers towards the ear, simultaneously tilt your head towards the hand.
Resolv, what the fuck? CPU 100? By what?
Tilt your head towards as you move your fingers.
The fuck was that?
Assume the nerve testing position, and as you move your fingers towards the ear, simultaneously tilt your head towards the hand. This is relatively safe, and if you need more intense stretch, find a...
Why is there shapes again? I just disabled them from this very fucking clip. No, bad. Bad Resolv, bad.
More intense stretch. Find the position where the nerve is taut and pump it through the wrist, elbow, or neck for a minute. Focus on the movements what clearly amplify your typical symptoms. If any of these movements doesn't affect your symptoms, you don't need to do them. I recommend doing the nerve glidings in sessions within like a few minutes, spreading them through the day 3 or 4 times. Additionally, if necessary, perform soft tissue manipulation for the duration of your favorite song and follow it with the pain-free stretching if there is a significant restriction in wrist. If these instructions in wrist.
I can just cut this part off.
If these instructions are not sufficient to elevate your typical symptoms, I recommend seeking the help from the doctor or skilled physiotherapist. If you want to know more about the most common upper limb nerve entrapment, you can find video topic in here. And if you want to access my health-related videos through the playlist, here you go. Hope you to see you at the next one.
Actually, I can add a question mark after the last one to make it a bit more interesting. Decompose and this and slap a question mark. And render in place, GoPro Cinephone, render. Select folder. And then I can just compound clip them all. Compound clip, great. And then we can go for 18 by 15 frames. Bit over half a second.
The next one. Structures are not sufficient to elevate.
Why are you lagging?
My health-related videos. Hope you to see you at the next one.
Why is the audio so goddamn low? Oh, it's an 8 over here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, should be fine.
Hope you to see you at the next one.
Okay. And that is it for today. Jesus Christus, it is finally done. It has been a journey at the very least, if nothing else, because holy fucking Jesus Christ. Oh, hello. Yes, I'm quitting. I'm stopping. It's okay. So, without further ado, thank you all for tuning in to the stream. Hope you had, I don't know, fun at least, because I sure as hell didn't. No, that's a lie. I had a little bit of fun. And I guess I'll see you next one, in the next one. Hopefully Monday. So, still one of my clients' outros. Hope you to see at the next one. Goodbye.